Good morning and welcome to Traders Next Door. I'm your host, Edgar Katashabe from Forex Insights SA, and this is the latest scoop. Alpha Funda is the newest prop firm in the South African prop firm space, hosted, led at the helm by infamous trader, scammer, entrepreneur, Jason Noah, recently known for his scandal about a Instagram tweet involving a Golf GTI of some sort. More information on Rydell Fix's channel. So the SA prop firm space is now joined by a newcomer, joining the likes of Vault Funder, Express Funded, Windloo, and it has shaken a few heads. They have a couple regulations, a couple rules in their helm that are giving traders a little bit of a shakeup. As we know, the prop firm space has been very volatile as of late. A lot of prop firms have gone belly up, and this tends to due to liquidity issues. Prop firms not being able to pay out their traders. So the question beckons every time a new prop firm enters the space is, are they going to be able to have a long run? Are they going to be able to pay their traders in the long run? And the way Alpha Markets has gone about securing that is a little bit odd, is a little bit different to the industry standard. So let's go and break down a little bit of what Alpha Markets has to offer. So they have very typical offering in terms of the account sizes that they offer, from 50,000 Rand to all the way to 2 million, which is an industry standard. Vault Market and the like are very similar in that regard. Their profit targets, however, are only 8%. This is 2% lower than what is the industry standard across most prop firms. It does make passing the challenges a little bit easier, which traditionally, statistically, if you look at the other prop firms that have used the 8% target as their benchmark, there is a high correlation to those prop firms and the prop firms that tend to go belly up due to liquidity issues down the road. But that in and of itself is not a major red flag. Looking at their daily drawdown, it is 4%, half a percent of what the daily target is, and their max drawdown being 8%, equaling what the profit target is. So that, in terms of correlations, exactly what the industry standard is. This is not where most traders are having a problem with Alpha Markets. Where they're having an issue with Alpha Funder is that their minimum trading days are 10, which is double what most industry leaders are doing at the moment. What most people don't know, the minimum trading days is there to disadvantage the trader themselves. It's there to work on the trader psychology and get you to keep trading even after you have made a profit, because you can't withdraw those profits just yet. What they're hoping is you're going to do what all traders eventually do, make stupid mistakes, revenge trade, and dig yourself into a hole that you can't possibly crawl your way out of. Most of the industry standard, 5 days is a typically fair deal. Increasing it to 10, you can see, is a very strategic way Alpha Funda is trying to keep their capital in their hands and avoid massive payouts. The most egregious method that they're using, however, is their maximum profit cap. Their maximum profit cap set at 10% per day, meaning you are not allowed to make more than 10% in any given trading day. This really handicapping the traders that are going to trade with them in one of the most egregious ways I've seen a prop firm to try and keep their liquidity in their hands. Now, one might argue 10% is quite a fair split. Most traders are not going to make 10% in a single day, not without full porting or trading news events like NFP and CPI. However, to handicap your traders in that regard is seen as somewhat underhanded and a way to try and limit the traders trading with them. So this is what the talk in the industry has been since they started. A lot of traders think it's actually a fair deal. 10% is quite a robust width to be able to grow per day. But a lot of traders seem to think that this is severely trying to handicap the traders themselves and is not a prop firm that has the trader's best interests at heart. It's also a fairly new design. Most prop firms do not have a profit cap. They do have other consistency rules which do hinder traders, but this unique innovation is very different to what has been the industry standard. So you can see that on the one hand, on the positive side, Jason Noah and his team are trying to secure the future of Alpha Funder because, like I said, the issues in liquidity down the road and being able to pay traders is what is the death of most prop firms in the industry. So you can see they've at least taken steps to secure their financial future and make sure the prop firm does stand the test of time by not going into those liquidity issues. However, the methods in which they are trying to do that can be seen as methods taken against the traders themselves. So it's a little bit of a toss-up. It's going to go down to individual personal preferences. Like I said, 10% is not the most egregious it could have been. However, the fact that this rule even exists is there to hinder the traders from making money. So it's going to go down to you guys. How do you feel about it? Is this something you can get behind? Is this something you don't mind trading with? Or is this something you feel is a slight against the traders and maybe a red flag of other rules, other hidden rules behind the scenes that we may or may not be aware of? So let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about it. I might do a further in-depth deep dive into all the rules that Alpha Funder has in their terms and conditions on my channel, Forex Insights SA. Go ahead and click the link in the description to get a deep dive into that coming soon. I've been Ed Cat. This has been Traders Next Door, and you have heard the Daily Scoop.